Hey guys, how you doing? This is very couldn't keep me down. You wouldn't let me go to sleep. This is breaking news. This is the last 20 minutes. Took me about long enough to set up a stream, grab something to drink. Um, the president of the United States spoke. Still, all this is breaking. I don't know how much we have, how much we don't have, but let's go ahead and listen to this. I still don't even have the stream set up properly.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. Among the regime's very first acts was to back a violent takeover of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, holding dozens of American hostages for 444 days. In 1983, Iran's proxies carried out the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut that killed 241 American military personnel. In 2000, they knew and were probably involved with the attack on the USS Cole. Many died. Iranian forces killed and maimed hundreds of American service members in Iraq. The regime's proxies have continued to launch countless attacks against American forces stationed in the Middle East in recent years, as well as U.S. naval and commercial vessels in international shipping lanes. It's been mass terror, and we're not going to put up with it any longer. From Lebanon to Yemen and Syria to Iraq, the regime has armed, trained, and funded terrorist militias that have soaked the earth with blood and guts. And it was Iran's proxy, Hamas, that launched the monstrous October 7th attacks on Israel, slaughtering more than 1,000 innocent people, including 46 Americans, while taking 12 of our citizens hostage. It was brutal, something like the world has never seen before. Iran is the world's #1 state sponsor of terror and just recently killed tens of thousands of its own citizens on the street as they protested. It has always been the policy of the United States, in particular, my administration, that this terrorist regime can never have a nuclear weapon. I'll say it again. They can never have a nuclear weapon. That is why in Operation Midnight Hammer last June, we obliterated the regime's nuclear program at Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. After that attack, we warned them never to resume their malicious pursuit of nuclear weapons, and we sought repeatedly to make a deal. We tried. They wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. Again, they wanted to do it. They didn't want to do it. They didn't know what was happening. They just wanted to practice evil. But Iran refused, just as it has for decades and decades. They've rejected every opportunity to renounce their nuclear ambitions, and we can't take it anymore. Instead, they attempted to rebuild their nuclear program and to continue developing long-range missiles that can now threaten our very good friends and allies in Europe, our troops stationed overseas, and could soon reach the American homeland. Just imagine how emboldened this regime would be if they ever had and actually were armed with nuclear weapons as a means to deliver their message. For these reasons, the United States military is undertaking a massive and ongoing operation to prevent this very wicked, radical dictatorship from threatening America and our core national security interests. We are going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. We're going to annihilate their Navy. We're going to ensure that the region's terrorist proxies can no longer destabilize the region or the world and attack our forces and no longer use their IEDs or roadside bombs, as they are sometimes called, to so gravely wound and kill thousands and thousands of people, including many Americans. And we will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon. This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. I built and rebuilt our military in my first administration, and there is no military on earth even close to its power, strength, or sophistication. My administration has taken every possible step to minimize the risk to U.S. personnel in the region. Even so, and I do not make this statement lightly, the Iranian regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war. But we're doing this not for now. We're doing this for the future, and it is a noble mission. We pray for every service member as they selflessly risk their lives to ensure that Americans and our children will never be threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran. We ask God to protect all of our heroes in harm's way, and we trust that with his help, the men and women of the armed forces will prevail. We have the greatest in the world, and they will prevail. To the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, the armed forces, and all of the police, I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity, or, in the alternative, face certain death. So, lay down your arms. You will be treated fairly with total immunity, or you will face certain death. Finally, to the great, proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. Stay sheltered. Don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations. For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. Now you have a president who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond. America is backing you with overwhelming strength and devastating force. Now is the time to seize control of your destiny and to unleash the prosperous and glorious future that is close within your reach. This is the moment for action. Do not let it pass. May God bless the brave men and women of America's armed forces. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless you all. Thank you.
All right. So there we go. That was a few moments ago. Let's see, let me take this down. I'm going to go up here and get this ready for something different here in a second. Where did this go? We're going to start. We're going to clear this tab instead. Means I'm going to open this up. We have sound on. Is that? And this is all this live. I cried it. I do not know if I hate it when they do this stuff. I think these third world countries are trying to. Um, this may not be live. So let me hit my filter. Should have cameras up. Let's see here. Oh, we'll try. We'll start with this one. And this should be live or close to it. Not. Okay. So we will share this real quick. There you go. All right. So this should be live. This is Reuters in Israel right now. I don't like that. Not at all. Let's see here. What is going to be our best plan of action? Nope. I ain't got that. There you go. And go back. I gotta do this. And yeah, this is live. So, all right. So there's strikes going on right now in Israel. I have a map right now. So I find that map again. We have no, that's the map. Map. Okay, let me share this real quick. All right, see this? So this is the map of missile strikes going into Israel from Iran right now. I want to take a moment, guys. So it is, what are they? 5 hours, 6 hours ahead of us. Breakfast time, right? And the Israelis don't deserve this. There's a lot of people that are just trying to just be faithful, in the way that they want to practice their faith. And there are people that are just they're businessmen and businesswomen, and just they're human beings. And you're sitting there, and all of a sudden, all that's red here is a missile strike coming towards you. I'm very sympathetic to that. Anywhere in the world, I'm sympathetic to this. But let's see, there's another one here. If we scroll down, this one, that's another map, shows the same thing, red alert. It's that's just that's not happy. You got a family. What do you do, right? I've always been amazed by people that are in war torn areas, how they're able to live through that. Um, hey Sarah, how you doing? God, what's up? Hey T42, Michelle Russo. Hey Matt P. I saw J7 up here earlier too. How you doing, Jay? Winks, how are you? All right, so I'm just gonna keep finding more and more info as we can. This is all breaking news. The President Trump speech that we just heard, that was 35 minutes ago. I still haven't had a chance to see where he is right now. Let's see here. What did Greg tell me? Did they tell me anything? Oh, it's the history of war. I don't want the history of war. That's an overview. Right. No, that's what I want. Go. That did not look like the White House, did it? Can we go a little faster? Well, Groke's trying to figure out how to think. Let me see. Oh, he's in Mar-a-Lago right now. Okay. So he is in America still. That's the thing I was worried about. But he is in the US, so that's a good thing. Let's see. Let me go over here. I'm typing in. No, I do want Israel. And here we go. Oh, I like this one a lot better. We're going to share this. This is Israel live right now. All right, there you go. If we see any attacks, we'll be watching here. God, that's scary to think that we could watch, incoming missiles happening right now. Oh, you hear a siren? Hear that? Here it comes. And of course, they change it. Wonderful, yay. Jessica Kruger, how you doing? Yeah, Jessica Kruger. First thing I saw her say this was that Trump doesn't forget. Yeah, so when Trump was talking about the Beirut bombings, that was like what, like in the 19. Oh, hear the sirens? That was like in the 1980s when those bombings happened. They drove a truck into the Marine barracks and blew it up. A lot of people. It's amazing to think how Trump is still ticked off about that, which I applaud him for. My my cousin was in the Marine Corps, and whenever anything would ever happen, most of my life, my mom would cry, and I didn't understand why. It's because she just is like PTSD, and uh, what happened to the Marines there was uncalled for, absolutely uncalled for. Hey, Emsmar, how you doing? My sister-in-laws have been visiting the U.S. for a month from Iran. Oh, that's awesome. Are they still here? I hope so. Um, hey, Ricky, thoughts? How you doing? Um, Venomous Venom. So yeah, the Iron Dome bears are all were all replaced recently, and the people of Israel were warned to leave. I did not know that about that. So if you're not familiar with the Iron Dome, like everything, right, has to be controversial, right? And the controversy was, hold on, let's think. The controversy is that, oh, the idea of a missile shooting down a missile is impossible. That'd be like a bullet shooting down a bullet. In war, that does happen. They found, well, gotta go back to the Civil War. They found where bullets have collided in midair. Technology has proven that you can do that. The Iron Dome is a system of rockets over Israel that protects them from attacks. I do not know the exact accuracy of the system. I know it is phenomenal, and it looks like 4th of July. If you ever see it go into action at night, the fact that everything's recharged, everything's done up, that's a very good, that's a positive sign. That means that they're prepared. They know something's going to happen, but they're also prepared. They're diligent, which is very important. Hey, King Bob, how you doing? So anyway, I do not know what started the protest in Iran. Okay, let's talk about a little bit about what Trump was talking about in his speech. I do not know what started the protest in Iran, but there have been reports coming out there that it has been absolutely devastating. We see as Americans, we oftentimes just kind of gloss over. We see, oh, the Middle East are protesting again. Yeah, the news has made us just kind of accustomed to it. Like that's like part of their culture, and you're gonna have that all the time. Um, oh, where they turn to? So a lot of times you see that and you don't think much about it. It's not gonna be long until it's gonna be quashed, right? Um, or squashed. Um, hang on a second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Ta-da! I have 5 memberships left to give. There you guys go. Thanks for being here. Um. So anyway, it's a uh, uh, I don't know if we saw stuff like this in our streets. I mean, we do when we see protests in our streets and stuff. We're sickened by it. We see it happening in another country, and we kind of just think, "Oh, well, that's just the way they are." Well, whatever started everything with Iran, They've been screaming for help for probably about a month now. And uh, in Trump's speech, he said he addressed the people, specifically addressed the people of Iran, and said, "You have the full support of the United States government, but you will be self-governing." What he's doing, he's going back to how the foundation of America. If you look at how America was formed, like the French came in and supported the United States against England. It's like, you're going to have the job of self-governing. You're going to have the job of taking care of yourself once this is over. We're going to help you. Once it's over, it's yours. Don't expect to be, for the U.S. to come in and rebuild your country and do all this stuff for you. Which, now, there's another part of that speech when Trump says that. He's not only talking to the people in Iran, he's also talking to Washington, D.C. Both the Democrat and Republican parties have foreign committees that go in to third world countries, war-torn countries, stuff like that, and help them set up governments. The idea behind it is noble, and it's one where I feel like we're going to see something, guys. I just feel like we're going to see something. But the idea of it is noble because you want you don't want a banana republic, where they overthrow the government every 6 weeks. What you want is a stable government. It's good for the world to have stable governments. Even with communism, at least they were stable, right? Um, well, hey, Alicia, how you doing? I'm glad you're hitting the like. Um, it's good to see you again. But anyway, what happens is you have this. Um, so you have both sides. Here we go. What do we want to do? Something happened. Oh, did you hear that? God, that gave me goosebumps. Yo, I have goosebumps. The sirens have stopped. What does that mean? Cynthia, Iran is launching missiles at Israel right now. President Trump has just announced, he just gave a speech at 3 a.m. to tell the people of Iran the United States supports them, they're behind them, but they have to self-govern. And so it looks like Israel and the United States are teaming up to make sure. And here's the key thing, and this is going back to an original campaign promise of President Trump: Iran cannot become a nuclear power. And that, my friends, I agree with that. I don't care who the president is. The idea of allowing, let me, a little soapbox here. There is a group of political thinkers that believe that, peace through strength. Well, peace only really works if they have nuclear weapons too. No, expert does not agree with that. I say we're the good guys. Okay, that's why it's so important for us to be involved in our politics. That's why it's a responsibility. We have this great power. Okay, Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. We must, on the local levels, all the way, everything you do, we must also remember that what we do affects the world. We're the ones, there are no bullies because we're the ones that carry the stick, okay? And when you have a unstable Iran who wants to run completely on an agenda of their religion, which is very, very opposite to our ideals, it's dangerous. Think about all the times you hear something about like a dirty bomb or a suitcase bomb or something like that. When you have a nuclear power, an unstable regime with access to nuclear weapons, these things become realities. Okay, so no, I'm not for Iran having nuclear weapons. I'm not for Iran having nuclear reactors to have nuclear energy. We need nuclear energy in America, but no, little Timmy might ride his bicycle past a plant when it's farting out gas and he'll grow a third eyeball or something. But over there, oil is literally, you put a pipe in the ground and oil comes spewing out. They have all the energy they need. Okay. Um, let's see here. Somebody's listening to TV. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. They have a commercial. And there's another boom. King Bob, thank you so much, brother. Oh, hang on. I was working with these earlier. You guys hear anything? No? Don't hear a thing. Yeah, I was playing with that thing all day. Nothing happened. It did happen, but it was weird. Didn't feel good. You hear static on my end? I have static? Oh no. All right, hang on a second. Let me do a quick search here. We're gonna go back over here. We're gonna do this. Oh, I love the internet. Holy cow, I love the internet. Oh, I love this. All right. So I'm gonna go away from this scene right now, real quick, and we're gonna look at some we're gonna see what some tweets are. I gotta share this with you guys. Do you see this? I hope you can see this. Let me make sure. Yes. This is saying that US Tomahawk missile is flying over Iran. This is absolutely it's just amazing, man. It's just amazing. You see that? Could you see it? Oh my gosh. Let's do video playback speed. Why can't I get that slower? Go to a quarter. I'm gonna mute it too. Look, watch this. Oh, there you go. Wow, man. That sucker is booking. Oh, it is so amazing. How, our military tech is amazing. And man, heck, I love GI Joe and space and all that stuff, and seeing rockets flying, man, I just think it's so cool. Not that I'm for the final result, I don't want anybody to get hurt or anything, but I do, man, there's just something cool about them. Saudi Arabia condemns Israeli attack on Iran. Breaking news. Oh, there you go. The All India Medical Student Association called for immediate evacuation of Indian students stranded in Iran. Ooh, maybe they could do that in America too. Sorry, y'all. Say breaking Iran's severe attack on Israel. Let's see what their attack on Israel here looks like. A lot of smoke over there. A lot of smoke. They're seeing a lot of the same stuff. Israel launches attack on Iran. So looks like Israel did the initial attack. I'm not sure we knew. But the top is wild horses. A woman cutting her birthday cake in 1973. No, we won't see any of that stuff. All right, latest. All Iran claims it has fired a barrage of missiles at drones at Israel. Viva Iran. Here, what is this one? Israel jets flying over Doha government. The Israeli
ثلاثة
jets.
أربعة خمسة ستة هناك سبعة.
Pretty sure those jets took off from Area 51.
ياي
That is not impressive jet footage. I can't identify it. So here, what we got here?
אתה חושב שעד שלמסיים כולם... אתה חושב שעד שלמסיים כולם הוא לא...
Oh, whoop. No, it's somewhere else. I'm on two different streams. All right, let's see here. Let's go back. Sorry. Israel's been struck. Unlike last year when Iran waited 9 hours before responding, Iran's reaction time came almost instantly, signaling a full-on escalation. Yeah, very true. The Houthis announced that they will join the campaign. You know, they've been out there attacking our ships. We need to get rid of a few of those people. 5 types of U.S. politicians: bought by Israel, blackmailed by Israel, blah blah blah. Here, what's this? Footage of the devastation of Tehran after a strike, but it took out the military's. So the Tehran military's commander in chief has been taken out.
رسیده از تجاوز هوایی آمریکا و رژیم صهیونیستی به تهران و چند
I do not understand what
شهر
you're saying, so I'm
کشور
going to
که
just go ahead and mute that. Oh gosh, that is a heck of a hit. Well, won't it be something else, warfare, when they finally get 4K over there? Won't that be something? Here, go. Let me go back over here real quick and check out our live stream here. We got this. Okay, so we're still here. I haven't heard any more sirens or anything. And we got, there's 2 here. What's this one? I don't know if I trust this one. I don't trust this one. This is like nighttime India news, which should be banned. Israel strikes. Who's this guy? Agenda free TV. Iran was just. Iran. U.S. and Israel just hit Iran. Breaking. Not live. Oh, here we go. Boom. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is really. AP is caught on. Oops. That's the wrong button. Sorry. AP is caught on to what YouTubers have been doing. So this is the airspace over the Middle East. Holy cow. I love it. This is. The Associated Press is streaming flight radar. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're seeing it's coming full circle now. We are the media. We are the media. This ought bode well for Turtle Boy about being a journalist. Let's see what I miss here. Hey, good night, Lisa. Thanks for coming in. Be sure to hit that like button. Appreciate you. My seas are stacked with the U.S. fleet. So I should know more about this than I do, and I don't. I'm sorry about that. When I say I know more about this, I should know more about like where the fleet is and everything else. Been a very weird time lately. All right, let's see here. Where is? All right, so we are. Come on, man, get bigger. Where is that? Make you bigger. Grow, grow, grow. Doesn't want to grow. All right, can I draw on here? That'd be fun. So let's see if we can draw. Your page is picture page. Why won't you let me draw? No, I don't want you to pause, play. I want you to draw. Or it is. Can't do anything. Google hates me. All right, so Syria is completely empty. Iraq, look at that. There's nothing in Iraq. Over here's Tehran. Wow, wait a second. I'm just now realizing the entire Middle East. Look at this. Syria, Jordan, everything. It looks like they're all landing in Jordan. Um, Look at the line of planes right here, how they're going down. And like this line of planes, they're following each other, getting out. Oh, look, they're going into Israel. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I wish I could get closer. I need to find. You know what? I need to find flight radar. Hmm. Where? Will that do it? Ooh, I think it does. Now, if I only knew where Israel is on map. You guys can't believe that, can you? Go back. Oh, here we go. We're going to share this stuff. We're going to do our own little, see where everything is. We are in that Spain, Morocco. Where is Tunisia, Algeria? Wait, that's the wrong place, isn't it? Where's the Middle East? Greece. Oh, Egypt. Now I know where we are. That's where Jesus was born. All right, so let's go in here so that we can pick up the planes. What we got here? United Arab Emirates, Qatar, FD. I know what that is. And then over here, that's Israel's right here, right? There is nothing over that. There is, what is this? KAC, Kuwait Airways. I don't care about Kuwait. But I gotta make sure what you guys see. Okay, cool. All right, where are we? This thing wasn't moving. Sorry, y'all. Folks can learn with you as we go. It's on the coast. I'll be back if you're still on. I'm at work right now. Ricky, be safe. This is messed up. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, Sarah? It's absolutely wild. Hey, Mel, how you doing? So glad to see you. Google hates everyone. It's so true. It's so true. Crazy. Venom is venom. Did I say hi to you? So, 60% of U.S. military forces surrounding Iraq. Is that right? Wow. What's happening? TB Toyo boy. Do you hear me? Mm.
I like turtles.
Thank you, Melissa Jane. Thank Melissa Jane for the memberships. Appreciate you. Melissa Jane's probably she is the most uh, gender rates her intelligence more than anybody I know. That makes me sad. No, I was trying to turn that off. Oh, I did say hi. Good. All right, let's get back into this map. Sorry, y'all. So what we got here? Radar. All right, I don't see any new movement though. Let's see, we hit. Is there a way to tell if this is live if I hit? It says live map. Guys are flying out. They're like crazy. So Israel's got no flights. Blah, 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 and they're right here. And you see the planes moving. What is that plane? Etihad Airways. Etihad. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of Etihad. So, all right, there's nothing too special here. What happens if I go back over to here? No, here. Yeah, let's see what this is. Let's share this tab instead. So this is back over to they got flight radar. I went over to flight aware. That's the difference between so this is just what we were just looking at. Except I had it closer in. But all of this though still amazes me. The entire Middle East, look at that, it's all empty. Like then let's see where else. I'm hearing something. Is it here? Am I messaging me? Am I hearing stuff? Maybe hearing stuff. It may not be part of anything. Okay, and here we are back in Israel. Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? I came on the tube to see if anyone was covering this. Found expert. Fire Drake, how you doing? I was laying in bed. And I saw something. I was like, what? Is this real? Is this real life? And evidently it was. So let me see here if I can find. That wasn't it. And oh. So the Department of War has posted that this is Operation Epic Fury. Okay, it's Operation Epic Fury. Oh, politics trending. Oh, good. We got 2 of those. Now, okay, here's the big thing. So, it was last night, I believe, the Taliban was headed towards Pakistan. So Afghanistan, I don't even know. Is Afghanistan, do they count as a country? I don't know if they do or not. They just have terrorist organizations over there. They were headed towards Pakistan last night, driving our vehicles. Oh, you talk about something that just aggravated the living snot out of me. Anyway, driving our vehicles to Pakistan to fight. And I'm like, whoa, what's happening here? I didn't know that there was stuff going on there. But again, it's the Taliban. It's Pakistan. They light up every once in a while. India and Pakistan, they fight over something every once in a while. I wasn't worried about it. But you have, like, Pakistan's trending right now. Then you have this Iran trending right now. So, the question for me, and I always have to calm my thoughts down, because I see it all. I'm like thinking, it's like a toilet bowl right there, because everything's in one place. You hit the flush button and everything's spinning around. Maybe a blender might be a better analogy, but it doesn't blend. Maybe that's why I don't like it. It's a total. It spins, and then it starts to flush, and everything's over with. It's weird. The Middle East is you can study the Middle East for the rest of your life and still not have an understanding of how it works. It goes on so many levels, from tribes to uh what's it, colonies. Well, I guess there were colonized at one point, but to um all the way up to countries. What's that I'm looking for? I mean, like tribal is like, think like the history of America. You have like Indians as part of tribes, all the way up to areas. Like the Kurds have a certain areas, so we'll say like that's like a reservation. And I'm doing this very very simplistic, trying to get everybody's minds thinking about stuff. Then you have different areas of the countries that are under different sects of religion, and then they don't agree with each other within their own country, and it's a big huge mess that we don't really have a grasp of, because here, for the most part, Catholics and Jews and Muslims and Protestants and everything, we drive around the same streets, we go to the same grocery stores, and nobody fights over it and stuff. Over there, it seems like everybody wearing a sport coat and carrying an AK-47, and they have a wedding and they start shooting up in the air. Next thing you know, 5 wedding guests have died from stray bullets. And everything bagel. I've got orange and cranberry bagels downstairs. Yeah, bagel does sound good. Who's making a bagel run? Oh, hey, I found some. Oh, what are those things called? Oh, I can't remember them, but they're little pancakes. Yeah, I'm back at Costco. So excited. Need to fry some of those up. Onion bagel with ranch cream cheese. I don't think I've ever had that. We're eating. This is what's so great. Most of us are like in America, or we are in liberty-minded countries, and we're able to sit here and watch war break out and talk about what's our war food. Well, evidently over here it's bagels. Jeez, it's so weird. It is so weird. We are so blessed, though, and we are so blessed that we're able to do that. I don't take it for granted. I'm very happy that we get it. All right, so we got Epic Furies going on. Is that no upside to war, but at least we now have a campaign for Call of Duty, Epic Fury. All right, World War III is trending. Everybody wants World War III so bad, don't they? Oh, that was not very pleasant for my ears. No, they aren't. Not true. No. I don't like any of this stuff. We'll go to the latest. Yeah. Oh. See anything there? Oh, wait a second. Forgot about our favorite channel, TikTok. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine they have TikTok in Israel? What's it called? Epic Fury. We're gonna go to live videos with them. And a bunch of video games. All this is. Go to Israel. Mm-hmm. So we got this guy. He's live right now in Israel, supposedly. Oh, he's really worried as he drinks coffee. Never mind. Go back over here. And I will find another one. Here. No. Nope. So we're watching over here. No. It's so weird that we can't pick up news over there. Right? All right, let's see here. So we'll go back to this. Oh, we have sirens. We have sirens. Another attack's coming. Got another attack coming. Why did they change it? Why did they change it? All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta turn this down. All right, guys, hold on.
Any interceptions above us? Yeah, we already seen a missile that was launched behind me.
This guy, when I found him, he looks terrified.
Smoke. Maybe I can zoom the camera to show you.
Wonder where he is. Okay, he's on. I think he's on like the other side of the city. I don't see it, bud.
Just above
you need to turn off your
this location there.
What are those stupid things called? Portrait mode.
So for those of you that are joining us now, we are live from Israel reporting.
Oh, did you hear that?
A war was launched officially.
Holy cow.
War between Israel, the United States, and Iran. This war was prepared for multiple weeks and also months now.
Don't have this craving for sweets anymore.
Far from
well,
where
you can send me some.
Of one of the debris, and the
Lefty, how you
entire
doing?
of Israel is
Yes, we
preparing
are.
for the response
Lefty,
from
would
the
you like to
Iranians.
come up here and
And
translate?
this is
Y'all,
a
Lefty is
regime
a
that
Somali
planned and
citizen
threatened to launch
of
attacks against Israel. May I
Milwaukee,
remind all of you that this
and
is not just a war between
ooh,
Israel and the United States of America. This is a war between
that
good
is,
and evil.
you guys
And
heard the
the
bomb,
Islamic
right?
Republic of Iran
I'm not on a
has
different
been again
stream, is
and
it?
again threatening Israel, but also the United States of America. Remember, they are chanting death
Oh
to
no, no, no! You
America
guys didn't hear
and
that.
are chanting.
Okay, so this is where I just heard that. Okay, you guys hear that? Do you hear the rockets or the jets? Sorry about that. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Spider Chick. Yeah, that was. Mm. Good dog. Yeah, it is crazy. I think we were all in bed, right? Look, like, doing the Friday night thing. We hung out afterwards. We talked some. It was nice. That was the cool part. Got to catch up on some very important parts of everybody's lives. And uh, now here we are. I was in bed. I was watching. I was watching. I was watching a video about that chick who's the tarot card reader. Not Clumsy. She's our friend. We love Clumsy. She's very clairvoyant. But the tarot, excuse me, from TikTok, the tarot card reader that said that that professor was in it with Koberger for the Idaho. The lawsuit was today. Well, the not the lawsuit, but the that's over. It was the damages were announced today. And so for defamation, she has to pay $10 million to that. She'll never make $10 million in her life. Yet she did represent herself. Melissa J. Atozy. Atozy. Go check him out. He has like an hour and a half stream. He went to court today and watched it. He's not a live streamer. He has like 2 million followers. He's not a live streamer, so it's kind of funny, like listening to him try to go through it. And he's like, yo, this is crazy. She went up on the stand and she started talking to herself in a third person. That's where I was when I saw. Is that the president at 3 a.m.? Hey, K-Bell, how you doing? We also going to watch later, Dedo. And yes, I am drinking Dr. Pepper and eating popcorn while there's bombing going on in Israel. Okay. I have no problem with that. I understand. Some people probably be like, oh, it's awful. Yeah, that's fine. I want popcorn. I like popcorn. Yes, it's Israel, Spider. Hey, K-Bell. I see you on these other streams. I keep thinking maybe one day you'll come say hi to me. Weren't you over there with the Rat Pack? I have everything and Asiago. Oh, yeah, Asiago bagels. and a vegetable cream cheese waiting for you in the fridge. Y'all, we're all going over to Jessica Kruger's. In my mind, there's a great big huge couch with comfy blankets, and we're gonna watch this over there. You know, I just realized why the dogs want in here all day. I dropped like popcorn and stuff like that on the floor. Expert Stocks is chat. No, I saw her and I didn't have a chance to say hi to her. I love K-Bell. She's hilarious. You guys know the most important thing to me is an active chat. Absolutely love it. Hey, Chris, what's going on? I have a lot I have to do tomorrow. I'm in so much trouble. Let's see if our buddy, we're going to call him Fredo. Let's see if Fredo's still on the ground. Oh, there he is. Hey, Fredo, how you doing?
We are talking about removing immediate threats, mainly around the long range, the surface-to-surface missiles, and other systems that threaten us and our citizens now. And at the same time, the Americans entered the strike on a broad scale with attacks that were carried out by strike aircraft that are deployed at bases across the Middle East, and also from one or more aircraft carriers. At this stage, the pattern is clear. Israel acts first to clear the immediate threats to the Israeli home front and to the American forces, and then the United States come in with force to expand the damage to strategic targets, first and foremost, components that are connected to the nuclear project. And on the ground, according to reports from Iran, the first waves of strikes were aimed at both the regime targets and the military targets. And amongst the targets in Tehran that were mentioned again and again, the Ministry of Intelligence, the Ministry of Defense, the area of the Supreme Leader's offices, and the Atomic Energy Organization, and another compound that is mentioned in a sensitive security context. There are also reports of a strike in the area of Mehrabad, the airport, which is defined as a military base and a significant logistical center, not only a civilian airport. And at the same time, reports are coming in of explosions in additional cities outside the capital as well. And in some of the accounts, these were strikes near the Islamic Revolutionary Guard's core bases and near the intelligence cities. This event is not unfolding only in the air, because alongside the explosions, Iran is reporting cyber attacks and disruptions that include a breach of the news sites. And on the ground, they describe cellular outages in areas near
check
the
out
impact sites and a broad weakening internet connectivity.
He's just got a cool trip. He was in the courtroom and he doesn't know. This is all new to him, so it's really cool. It's fun to watch.
More fog and more room for psychological warfare on both sides.
He hand wrote
and at
all
the leadership level, it was reported that the Supreme Leader is not currently in Tehran and was moved to a secure location. We don't know if he's inside Iran or not. And a statement was issued about the Iranian president saying that he's completely healthy. But this is a messaging in a wartime, so we don't know what's true, what's not. And in Israel, they speak about regime targets and about an attempt to create chaos in the political and in the military chain of command.
I don't like
At the same time, two senior officials that are familiar with the details said that the attack is expected to continue for at least several days now, and that amongst the targets are key figures who also were marked. And in Israel, Defense Minister Israel Katz announced the State of Israel has launched a preemptive strike against Iran to remove threats to the State of Israel, and added a warning about the possibility of a missile and drone attack. This is in the immediate time frame, and alongside the declaration of a special state of emergency on the home front, the Home Front Command issued a proactive alert to prepare the public, and later it was emphasized that there is currently no need to remain inside the spaces unless there is a specific alarm, which we just heard now that took place. So this is the instructions, but they are changing very, very quickly. And Israel's
could you
airspace
imagine?
was
I couldn't keep up
closed
with the
to civilian
instructions.
flights, and also hospitals are shifting into an emergency format. And from the American side, President Donald Trump released a recorded statement and said they will never have a nuclear weapon. We tried again and again to make a deal. And then, harsh message to those on the front lines: Revolutionary Guards, lay down your weapons or you will be unalived. And from Iran, the first message of response has already been heard, with a threat that the end of the attacks is no
Can you
longer
imagine
with
looking
you.
out and
And
seeing an
also
aircraft
a
carrier?
statement
You
that
wake up in the morning,
Tehran
there's
is
an aircraft
preparing a
carrier out in the
retaliatory
bay.
action,
You're like,
and that the
oh,
response
the
will be
United
harsh.
States showed
And at the
up.
same time, Iranians claim that casualties in the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps bases. But at this stage,
Tiffany, prayers for
there
your
is not
sister.
one verified
Tell her to
number
take
that
pictures,
reports what
video.
actually is happening on
This
the
is
ground. So
history
we don't know
that she
what's
will be
happening,
able
but
to
we have
share
more information
forever.
that
Okay,
is coming
she's
in.
gonna be
And
fine
this is
though.
an operation
Right?
that is built
That's
over
what we're on
months
team fine.
under a
All right.
veil of secrecy,
Tell her to take all the video and everything she
compartmentalization,
can.
briefings, and timing that chose to surprise and disrupt the response of the Iranians against Israel and against the United States. The question now is simple: will Iran manage to produce a significant retaliatory barrage already in the first wave?
So
They
this
have been
supposedly is
trying. I don't
what
know
that's
if
what
so
he's
far
showing right
we have
there.
no reports of any casualties in
Was
Israel and any direct
supposedly knocked out the
strikes. But what we do see is
military
that
commander in chief
we
of
have
Iran.
already tens of thousands of Israelis that are joining, have been called to rejoin the reserves of the IDF. We have international aerial zones that were shut down also in Qatar, in the United Arab Emirates, and in other areas, not just in Israel.
Good dog. It is
And
so unbelievable how accurate
I'm here reporting
modern
to you
stuff is.
about everything that's happening.
Find
My family
videos
is
about
in the bomb shelter, not far
Ukraine
from me.
and what they're doing
Mati
with drones.
Shoshani has been called to
Terrifying
reserves.
how accurate.
And
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
every other minute, there are more sirens alarms of incoming missiles or drones that are launched against Israel. Currently, there is an alarm now. I think that you can hear it. What I urge all of you to do is to pray. Pray for my family. Pray for the U.S. personnel that are in this region, that are risking their lives, defending all of us. Again, this is defending all of us against the threats of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And also, I want you to pray for the Iranian people.
This
I'm
guy's
praying for them.
in his
Many of them
backyard.
are watching us.
Y'all,
Many
he's
of
in
them
his
are praying for
backyard.
Israel. I
This would
love
be
the Iranian
me.
people, and the people of Israel are standing with you against this tyrannical regime. Okay? So let's pray for the Iranian people to have a better leadership, a future, and peace with Israel, with the United States of America. Tomer, do you have any more updates for me? Or I think it's time to go into the bomb shelter.
Holy cow. What do you do? Do you go into the bomb shelter and leave the phone out here recording?
Okay, so again, thank you for joining us for this live update. I'm Yair Pinto. With me is Mati Shoshani. This is Boots on the Ground live report from Israel as the war between Israel and Iran has begun. If you want to receive more updates, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave us a super thank you, or go to www.tbn.org/standwithisrael. And you can support our work so we can keep creating more content, more updates from Israel. Pray for our team that are risking their lives in order to bring you this live coverage from the ground, and help us and pray for the situation. This is the best thing that you can do. So thank you so much. We know we are meant to be here. I trust in God, and He will protect us. Keep praying for the peace of Jerusalem. I'm going to go into the bomb shelter with my family now. Thank you so much.
I don't know. Yo, I've never seen anything like that. I expect Geraldo, right? You know, something like that. This guy's wearing a flannel shirt and he's in his backyard. He said, "Please pray for me. I mean, go into my family's bomb shelter and be with them." My worst problem right now is getting a good night's sleep. My worst problem right now is dealing with silly emotions. My worst problem right now is trying to get a toilet before the AI buys them up. And this guy's going to a bomb shelter. What are my perspectives? What am I doing? I'm like, I gotta become a better person. That's my goal. Just want to be a better person. All right, let's see. What is we will share this. And what happened? I don't know if this is live. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here where we know this is live. And go back over to, I forgot how to hit the buttons. Yay. Oh. I don't know who Goldie is, but that's who I'm watching right now. And she kind of sucks. Oh, wait. Let's go back to that. Go forward or backwards, however do that. What is this over here? I'm not going to him. What is that? No. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Just tab instead. You guys see it? Yeah. All right, cool. So we got a little. There's the port. Northern Israel port. Gosh, look at that. That's so beautiful. Like seeing, I really do like seeing, the monuments, buildings. They're monuments of man. You think you look behind there, you see that desert. This is an area that Jesus walked in 2,000 years ago. And to see these skyscrapers and stuff and thinking, nobody could fathom this type of stuff back then. And yet there's still so much to explore, so much to see that's never been seen by anybody. I believe a strong Israel is in the best interest of the United States, best interest of everybody here. They're also very, very pro-Israel, and that is it has nothing to do with my religious beliefs. That is purely. I mean, I can separate the two. I believe I we also share a common. I think that the commonality between Christians and Jews is because of a common enemy, which is what I'm more concerned about is the enemy of radicalized fanatical Muslims that use religion against us. And I think Israel's a great It's a great ally, and I mean, look at what's happening right now, right? We're trying to stop Iran from gaining nuclear weapons. If we didn't have any allies over there, we would have no place to launch from, and that's not good for America. Not good for our interest. Guys, I will tell you this. I am a traditional. I've had a journey, had a political journey. I love international politics and international what's it called, politics for a broader spectrum. I probably am. A lot of you probably identify me as a neocon. I'm more of a Trump con, where I believe it's the Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a big stick. And I think that moments like this, it brings the country together. And I like that. I don't like war. I think I wish we could come together, for the Peace Corps, right? Wish we could come together and say, hey, let's have a resolve. Wouldn't it be great to celebrate peace like we do victory? We don't. We don't celebrate peace. We celebrate victory. Where are you, Cynthia? Have we was the Cold War not World War III? I've been finally gotten into World War One. And I'm watching, I'm like, doesn't seem like a war. It seems like a slaughterhouse of stupidity. And I think like calling things World War or stuff like that. I don't know what that means. I think it's a popular thing to say. I'm not picking on you, Sarah. I'm not picking on you at all. I mean, you're making me think about what World War III is. I think World War III is with. I think World War III is going to happen when the lights go out. We're going to get a cyber attack. You're like, what is going on? And then all the Chinese police departments, and nobody can figure out whatever happened to those. We're going to see. Oh, it's a time for prayer. Is that what we're hearing? Oh, no. I'm out of here. Sorry. My ears were starting to hurt. Sorry about that. I have a sensitivity to certain tones and frequencies. Is it playing over here too? How do I stop this? There we go. Just mute it. I'm a horrible person. I know. Dude, let me go back over here to Twitter. So we can go back home. So we can hit Operation Epic Fury. Why is Abu Dhabi trending? Breaking, a loud explosion has been reported from the United Arab Emirates capital, Abu Dhabi. Reuters is reporting. What? No. They're saying a U.S. naval base is on fire in Bahrain. See if I can find anything about that on the YouTube. Is this real? No, it can't be real. Times News. I don't believe in the Times News. All right, let's see here. Filters. We're gonna go live. There's some stuff showing. But do I trust it? Wait a second. That's a good view. We have to come back to this. May have to come back to this. We're gonna hit. Do that. We're gonna hit my muscles. Let's see here. What is? We've seen that. 66,000. Yeah, that's that guy. What is? It's gonna drive me nuts. All right, let's see here. Let's share this. I'm gonna cut this out.
Because you see those
Okay,
attacks.
so
Of course, you know, when Iran is
oh
targeting
crud, I can't
Kuwait
get back
base
to you
in
guys.
UAE, it's
Let me
not
do this. Boop.
targeting UAE.
Let me go back
And
over
still,
here.
that
All right,
does
so
push
I
any
can't.
stability for the region further back.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I'm just getting in some more details that there are several countries who have closed their airspace altogether. So across the Middle East, countries are closing in their airspace.
So they're saying this is the
There is going to be a huge
naval base. I don't know what on the left's supposed to represent. On the right, that smoke, that's supposed to be coming from a U.S. naval base. Whether it is or not, I don't know. Let's see. What is this one? Let's go to share this tab. Now we go. Boom. There we go. Leak. All right. So here we've got a much larger feed. You guys can tell this is it's becoming. There were initial attacks. I don't know. So, you got news over here? All right, that's a weird one. So I saw that one before. Jessica, I'm looking at what you just put in there. Oh, okay. I have not seen that one yet. So let's do this. Jessica Crew just shared this. Thank you, Jessica. So this one here, there's two videos. The first one I saw hours ago. Pretty sure I did. So, but this one, check this out. See that explosion? You guys see that? Holy cow.
What the fuck?
When you say this morning, I'm on it right now.
What the fuck?
That is. Boom. See here. Yeah, this one here, I saw this earlier, I think.
red warning. Closet shelter immediately.
ضربوا البحرين اكو ضربوا البحرين يا شباب ضربوها ضربوا القاعدة الأمريكية لإيران ضربتهم
Missiles red warning. Closet shelter immediately. Shelter in place. Missiles red warning. Closet shelter immediately. Shelter in place.
اكو ضربوا البحرين.
Yo, I'm just gonna let you know I am not sheltering in place if I get that order. I'm not sheltering in place. Sorry. I'm like, I'm gonna do it my way. I'm not gonna be stuck in here with a bunch of people I don't know. Is the date 2/28 of any significance? Yeah, that's today. See, that's February 28th. Today. What Peter says. Two plus 28 is 30. Or maybe that's 114. If there are fractions, that'd be 1/14. Or you could also divide. Yeah, it'd be 1/14. Sorry, that's division. That's a fraction. Hey, look at me mathing. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. I mean, do we have shelters? I don't think they exist anymore. You know what's funny about that? So there was there's a town. They had a if you guys are familiar with the New Deal and the construction that started during that, is some of the most beautiful. It's probably the last of American um, uh, architecture. Just it's hand done, old world architecture. The Tennessee Supreme Court is a New Deal building. There's a lot of schools in America that are New Deal. There's a lot of football stadiums, so high school football stadiums, everything, and they were all built to also to withstand because all that kept going on for years, and a lot of them were built to withstand a nuclear blast. And progress is tearing them down. I argued with a county commissioner one time about. I'm like, why would you tear down the build? Why would you get rid of the school building? It's a. I mean, redo it if you need to redo anything, but it's thing's a bomb shelter. It's gonna last forever. Why would you want to build a new school and tear down? Well, it's not up to um, American ADA, American Disabilities Act. 'Cause I'm like, it doesn't have to be. It's grandfathered in. It's 1940s, or it's when the school was built. It's built out in the country. There is nothing out here. I mean, it educated this whole county. Yeah, but like we'd have to put an elevator in. No, you don't. You don't have to do anything. Kids have been going there for 60 something years. With disabilities, you find a way. Put kids would have disabilities. Make sure those classes are on the ground floor. It's like you make sure you put the jam on the bottom shelf so the little guy can reach it. Man, my arguments. Anyway, um, Reagan wasn't. Bush wasn't. Right? Hmm. George W. is still alive. But he ain't president. He just draws little trees like what's his name? All right, what are we watching here? All right, going back over here. Yeah, I don't see anything happening right now. Nothing seems to be happening. Oh, call to prayer. We're back to another prayer. Let's see, type in just W3. Do people think about it? Live. Is that right now? I'm gonna play that. Oh. Call of prayer and sirens are going off same time. I'm glad you got one. Glad you got one. Sunday do member streams. And I don't know what's going to end up happening with Discord. I still haven't figured it out what their plans are, whatnot. I may focus on X. So if you guys are on X, I'll be doing I've got a members thing on X. I just have to remember to not use my X account. My X account was my old political account, so I fight with everybody over there all day long. Well, those morning prayers got interrupted. It's a Jewish holiday. What is Purim? Purim? Is that a? It sounds like it sounds like a feature on a toilet. The Purim. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. It's 5 a.m. Oh gosh. We'll see what happens with this siren here, and then we'll go to bed. We're all going over to Kruger's house for some bagels and Dr. Pepper. Oh, redhead fired Reagan. Every president up to Reagan died in office. Reagan had an attempted assassination, but didn't die. He broke the cycle. If you look at every president before him, it's true. Really, I did not know that. Did not know that. That is crazy. Well, hey, at least I did know the two that haven't. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Redhead Drake. Hey, y'all, let's not forget. That reminds me. Don't forget, there is fun in life.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
And you know what? When you
I can't take this. I cannot take this.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
remember that. Thank you, Fire Drake. Listen, y'all, it's 5 a.m. And I'm gonna have to sign off. I'm gonna go to bed. Right now it's gonna be 6. It's gonna be daylight before I fall asleep. So my morning is complete. Wiggles. I need to go and see if I can buy the song, for content. Sometimes you can buy the song. Be cool. That'd be cool. Well, hey, don't forget the guy that's in the bomb shelter right now. That's the guy that none of us are, right? Oh, there's supposed to be. I'm glad you said you did this. Is tonight the moon? There's supposed to be like a red moon right now, like a once in a lifetime, like happening right this very moment. Hold on, let me see if I can find that. Moon has a YouTube. The moon has a YouTube channel. You guys know that? There's supposed to be like some red moon. That's dumb. Is this happening right now? That's not happening. Is this real? Is this real? Do you guys see what I see? Is that happening right now? What is happening? I am way too tired. Let's see here. Let me do this. Goes. What's that thing called? SpaceX? No, that's got to be something else. Yeah, something else. What is the red moon or whatever? Red moon? Was that tonight or was that last night? It's coming. We have 3 days. There it is. Okay. Total lunar eclipse will turn the moon red on March 3rd. You guys know about this? So March 3rd, we're going to have a red moon. I'm not talking about, pulling down your pants type moon. What am I talking about? Hang on a second. Let's see if be live. I don't see her. No. Clumsy's not live. All right, guys. Listen, I appreciate you guys. That's a moon rocket. I'm out of here. I don't hear more sirens. I fell asleep on you guys. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. I appreciate you guys. How long are these attacks supposed to go on for? So President Trump said that the United States and Israel were going to support the people of Iran, but it's up to the people of Iran to self-govern. So what's that get? If the Iranians sit at home in their bomb shelters, it's not going to last very long. If they get on the streets and they take over and they throw out their ridiculous regime, then I don't know, maybe a while. It took 30 minutes to overthrow Venezuela. So yeah, it's an eclipse moon. The eclipse moon, right? Isn't that what we got? Red River? What? No, it's not an ant flow. No, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. If there's any more breaking stuff and I'm awake, always check here. I love breaking news. I absolutely love this stuff. I love doing it with you guys. You know what gets me is because we do have that little family type feel here. And when there's going to be something really altering, it's nice to be around people you love and that So tomorrow's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be wonderful. Tomorrow meaning in a few hours. Mwah!
I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire." Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out, I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time, ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire.